When people think about the symptoms of depression, they think of the worst-case scenario. If you are suffering from depression, you may not be in the worst of moods. You may, however, still find that certain warning signs tell you that you may have high-functioning anxiety. It is possible to deal with these problems and get back to living normally. Some people believe that all they need to do to cure their depression and anxiety is to get some new medication. They may even go so far as to change their diet completely so that they will be eating only healthy foods. While this may help you for the moment, it will not address the root cause of why you are depressed in the first place. In other words, you may end up getting better, but you will never feel completely free of your depression or anxiety. The symptoms themselves are often ignored by people. You may think that you are fine until one day you come home and cannot sleep. You may then start to have physical symptoms like headaches, stomach aches, or something more serious like tremors or even chest pain. As you can see, there are a variety of symptoms that can be associated with a number of different illnesses. Many people will find that dealing with these symptoms can lead to a complete change in their life. They may then start to use medication as a means of dealing with the issues they were having before. While it can help you now, it is not always going to be the best course of action in the long run. There is no reason to feel as though everything is going to be okay if you just continue to ignore the symptoms. If you do this, you may find that you will find that the depression is just getting worse. While this may be true, there are things you can do to get better. You may want to consider seeking help for yourself rather than dealing with the depression on your own. When you are dealing with depression, there are some lifestyle changes you may need to make. If you are someone who tends to smoke a lot, then you may want to think about stopping. This will help you not only quit feeling so ill, but it will also make you healthier overall. Living a healthier life is always a good thing. Diet is also important. Eating properly will not only keep you healthy, but you will feel great. It will also give you the energy that you need. It is important to remember that you do not always have to eat healthy foods. In fact, you may have to make some healthier choices if you are living a busy life. This is where making small changes can make a big difference. Dealing with high levels of stress can be one of the most difficult things to do. It can affect you physically and mentally. If you find that you are dealing with too much, then you may need to make some changes. These signs you may have to deal with stress may seem like only a minor inconvenience, but the fact is that you don't know what you are missing until you have had a major event in your life. You may have more than one coping mechanism. You may want to eat healthy, sleep well and exercise, all of which can lead to major change in your life. If you are looking for ways to change your behavior, you may be able to make the changes without therapy. You may want to start by looking at how you are coping with the things that you do every day. Sometimes you don't even know why you are coping with the way that you are. This can create a lot of problems. You may want to look at all of your relationships to see what type of coping mechanism they are using. You may have been involved in one before and you want to know if there are other patterns of coping that you may want to change. Therapy can help you figure out what is causing your behavior patterns and how you can adapt so that you can function more effectively. Even if you are not sure what you are doing wrong, you should try to figure it out. You want to be able to cope with your life as best you can. Sometimes you may need to make changes that may be more than you expected. This is why it is important to consider talking with a therapist about your coping mechanisms and any other issues that you may be having in your life. Your therapist may be able to offer you some insight into what you are doing that is causing you to have high stress levels.
Thank you for being with us to the end. You can be anywhere in the world now and you chose to stay with us. We truly appreciate it.